What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick Datamine video update in regards to the Marvel Strike Force blog post that's coming out tomorrow. So, I mean, it seems like we're going to get a pretty sure, confident date on Black Cat being the newest legendaries, but as well, we're going to be unpacking kind of what's upcoming, guys, for your reference, so that way you can best prepare. So, huge shout out again to msf.tools Discord. This is the place to be in terms of getting these notifications right to your, your phone or your device, and it's great to always get that insight and heads up on how to prepare as well as what's upcoming, especially with this information coming straight from the game. Having said that, guys, let's get right to it. So first and foremost, we know that with Black Cat, she's the next legendary character. We knew that her trials was coming up, but the speculation was, really when that would happen. So thankfully, with this data mine, it gives us some pretty good confirmation on relatively when that's going to be. So the good news is we still have a bit about a short amount of time here, but still likely around a week or so that we will likely see her coming into the game in terms of her event unlock and some additional details and clarity and how that compares to Nova Trials. So having said that, guys, just as a quick recap, remember, she is the Secret Defender legendary character that's going to be reshaping the arena meta, right? And what she's going to be notable for is stealing positive buffs and speed bar. In addition, she also has a stun and deals a ton of damage, in addition to increasing the ally HP, and there's just some great synergies, as well as applying trauma, bleed, disruption, so forth. So what's really cool is now we get some additional clarity here on how this run is going to compare, I guess, back to Nova. So you can see, to ensure that you get a 3-star Black Cat, you do need to actually hit at least 450,000 points. To immediately unlock a 3-star of Black Cat, you need 550, and then to actually achieve the 4-star, it's 1.35 million. So those are the targets we want to be aiming for. And again, with this event, it's always a specific featured team that are required to be part of. So in this case, it's either the Knowhere team or the Sinister 6, and more specifically, you're going to need them on nodes 2, 6, and 10 on difficulties 5 and up, which is generally the threshold you need to hit in order to get at least a 3-star on the 450k points. So having said that, guys, I actually have a feeling that, they gave us options with Nova as well, with the Masters of Evil and X Factor, but honestly, without a doubt, Masters of Evil combined with Quicksilver was the answer. X Factor just did not have a chance at all. I suspect that's going to be something similar, just because a lot of the Sinister 6 characters aren't, statistically ready for some of these higher difficulties. Mind you, we did have some recent buffs, obviously, to that Infestation crew, but I mean, having said that, it's just not a full team, right? I also suspect that, similar with Nova Trials, we'll likely see probably a Pact or a Scourge setting that will allow us to capitalize on the war buffs that specifically the Knowhere team receives. So, they're not really a great standout team outside of war, but I suspect that there is going to be some setting that's going to allow us to override that, and then they'll get all the benefits that they normally would have in war, and then they're just going to be overpowered. And that with Knowhere, they're just hands down statistically the better team. So I think the sure bet is investing in Knowhere if you guys can. That's going to ultimately give us the really good confirmation of success here for unlocking Black Cat in the trials upcoming here. So, moving on, guys, to the next information here. Again, it's just a quick copy and paste, it looks like. There's some additional clarity on the first run. Remember, with these ranked rewards, too, if you guys are at least able to, I think, like 450 is the minimum to get the shard payout. So that's just a heads up for the points to aim for if you're not able to immediately unlock her right away. There's that shard payout that does happen after the event concludes. So a lot of the similar information that's kind of presented here for Black Cat, it was just duplicated quite a bit. So we're just getting to the newer information here. So the next one also is the coming soon Rome 1390. So if you recall, we got that screenshot update from the Marvel Strike Force Discord as well in terms of what's upcoming, which gives us some pretty good confirmation on what's going to happen here. So you can see this one specifically tailors itself to the earning of ISO-8. It's basically the new ISO coordinated assault that we've done previously with our lines, earning towards the ISO-8 energy, and then that's going to build towards the milestones. And again, this adds to the month-long event. So from this screenshot here, it does look like relatively based on what we're seeing with the infographic and as well as the ISO-8, this all seems to line up around that August 16 mark. So that's why I said we should have around a week of time to prepare still. So still a few days here to get your guys' roster and characters ready, but as well saving at ISO-8 energy so that way we're ready to go from the immediate start of this. So yeah, that's definitely good to know as well, guys. And again, That infographic does line up what we see here with the next event being that Barachera 1808, right? This one is going to be earning valuable rewards, including Gear Tier 18 Bio Mini Unique specifically for Black Cat. You know, she's already pretty much a lock for Dark Dimension 6, just based on how great her kit is. And you can see it's a 7-day event through spending power cores and opening these Dark Alley orbs earned directly from campaign nodes. So this is exactly the same event that we just ran actually last week in regards to that event, where we are adding the fragments earned and opening it once that was done through farming the campaign nodes. Now, more specifically though, we got to make sure we're saving these power cores. But this Barachera 1808 event does even have you know, the Black Cat's avatar actually shown here. So I suspect that we're going to see Black Cat's unlock the event anyways coming out anywhere from August 16th to August 20th is likely when it will start. And that's a pretty bang on time window in my opinion, based on what we saw with Nova as well. And then that's it, guys. Otherwise, it's just wrapping up the Datamine here. We get to see that Gwenpool was obviously selected through the Dark Dimension 6 social poll, so more shards of her coming, which is great because she's a great character, and she's actually can also be used in Dark Dimension 6 as well. And we're going to get some additional information here for the Hell Carrier Guards, being the new Avengers, right? Yeah, there's going to be kits released for them, as well as Jarvis, how does it work? And then as well, Miss Marvel, we know that her event is coming right up as well, being the event campaign. So some of these events are generally the best for free-to-play folks, you know, outside of the mindless blitzing that we're doing right now for Fulton. I definitely look forward to more of these events, especially when, you know, there's actual storyline and we can actually go through and test her out as well at the same time. So having said that, it is going to be using some energized trait characters, so make sure you're filtering your roster and checking that out to see who is available. I'll make a separate video on that as well in terms of the best characters to utilize, so I'll keep you guys up to date there. And then otherwise, we already saw the raid auto launch feature already discussed, but you know that they're trying to calibrate that right now, as it's, you know, bugs, nothing but bugs in this patch. So hopefully they get that fixed up, because I know our alliance would greatly appreciate it. So thank you all, as always. Do appreciate your guys' time, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care.